welcome back to Path of Exile. I am so excited for this league. There have been a ton of quality of life updates I've been digging. Chief among them has been not having to click on waypoints. Yeah, sounds like a small thing, but it's a big thing. The distance to pick up items is greater, but whatever. Let's talk about the actual season. Settlers of Kalgur. They gave us, and I'm quoting here, a whole ass town. So what does that mean? We get to build a town. It's like a mini game, and I'm not gonna lie, trying to get all the mining and all that kind of stuff, all the resources, has been pretty fun. It's definitely added something to the game that, well, I don't think has like a huge impact on how you play. Like, you don't need to do this league at all. Like, you can get in on it and do none of the mechanics. It's not like Necropolis where every time you went into a map you had to deal with the modifiers. That's this is a passive league. These are the better leagues, I think, from what I've been able to deduce from a lot of people that have played Path of Exile, a lot of people talking about it, that these types of leagues are the better leagues because they're not forcing a mechanic on you. You get to choose whether or not you want to do it, and that's, I think, the best way to do it. We also get a currency exchange, so when you go to King's March, which is your town there or whatever, you get to go to the head guide there, and you can exchange currency. So basically, if you need so many divines and you have so many chaos, you can just type in the number of chaos you've got, and it'll tell you how many divines you'll be able to get, and you don't have to wait on someone to trade them out, and you don't have to worry about any sort of toxic trading environment. You just do it. Now, items, you still got to buy those through trade. So if that's not something you want to do, then well, I'm sorry for you. The little auction house thing isn't quite there yet, because I didn't see it. Everyone's calling it an auction house. It's a currency exchange. But yeah, pretty cool stuff. So what you're gonna see here is I'm gonna do a shadow. We're going with you see Trickster for me. We're doing a Trickster, and we're doing Frostblade Trickster. Towards the end of the video, I'm gonna show you all of my skill nodes and all the the skill tree. Show you where the map is. I finished this video in maps. We're in yellow maps like tier 6, and we're at like level 81. It's been a fun build so far. A little slow to start. That's another big thing that's happened for the updates for this league, is that I'm gonna have to cut this. I don't know why this is stuck like this. Hey, welcome to Breakless, guys. There might have been an awkward pause there because I didn't realize that I had cut out, or I needed to cut out some pause in the video there. So there might be an awkward pause, and I might have forgot what I was talking about. Oh, but I do remember. 30 seconds later. It's got to be the ADHD or something. I don't know. My wife seems to think I have it. I don't know what she's talking about. So we're doing Frostblades, and as part of the update to the new league, they've done some serious buffing to melee, which I think is long overdue. I don't know how it's working for other people, but this is essentially a melee character, and it's been going pretty good for me so far. I'm using claws and a shield. I've not used claws yet. I've used shield before, but yeah, I have not used claws. And I'm just talking about that with my brother lastly. It's like, man, I've never played a character with claws. It's a fast attack, kind of like daggers. Works pretty well. So yeah, I'm enjoying that. See, I've got some of my cool guy gear because I'm so cool.
I need more pockets.
Yeah, I'm enjoying the league. So when you're walking around, there's all these like different little nodes of like ore, and every different type of ore has like a different mechanic to it. Like I think Crimson, you basically have to fight these sort of like pit things that open up and bring out monsters. Once you destroy those, then they go away. And there's or a Malcolm or a something, and you fight a bunch of demons that come out of an altar. And then there is Bismuth, and that has elemental tornadoes. Those are terrible. So I've had elemental tornadoes inside of a boss fight, and I forget the big king crab guy, but his area gets real small, and I was swarmed by tornadoes. So what happened was I had no place to go, and so as I spawned, I died, which was awesome. I don't play hardcore, so it's not that big a deal. It's just frustrating. You don't lose a ton of experience during the campaign, so it's really not that bad. I think that's still the single most, frustrating thing about Path of Exile, apart from the complex skill tree, is losing 10% of your health every time you die. And if you're a squishy character, that's agony. This character is not too bad, but I definitely die a decent amount, enough for it to be frustrating, where I'll get like, especially when I get later in the game, once I get past like level 90, it becomes ridiculous because it takes forever to level for me. I know, skill gap, whatever. But yeah, that's sort of it for me. Once I haven't gotten a character past level 91. I think I have like 3 characters level 91. I think I played 8 or 9. The majority of them are 80, 90 level characters. And it's not because like I don't want to keep playing. It's just basically once I get 90, I kind of like soft cap myself, and it's a lot of it has to do with gear. I get severely limited by gear. It's not necessarily the build. I do try to follow some build guides. I think there's, the top 1% of guys out there that are just killing it with the builds. But yeah, gear always kicks my butt.
Everyone knows how to die. Some just need a little nudge to get them started.
So Trickster is lots of crit, attack speed, obviously Shadow's dexterity. First and foremost, we've got some elemental damage because we're doing basically ice. This is actually the first time I ever did this ball pyramid all the way through. Never bothered going through with it all.
I shall strike you down.
Good old Kitava. I think there's only been, embarrassingly so, 2 of my characters where I've actually gone through the whole campaign and only died like once or twice, and that was with my Barbarian and the Templar. Obviously both very tanky, but the Barbarian guy, he Marauder, not Barbarian, Marauder, he quickly fizzled it out in like the late level 80s. His melee just hasn't been cutting it in this game, so I will probably, after I get through this sort of league starter guy, try another melee build. They've done revamp to Gladiator, so there's a lot more bleed. They've buffed a ton of the strength abilities. melee weapons and stuff like that, so you do a ton more physical damage, like 5x in some cases, which is pretty awesome. See, I died. I also didn't have all of my orders up, which is silly of me, so I was not doing nearly the amount of damage that I should have been doing. That's on me, as you can see. Painful. Very, very painful. I'd like to know what you guys are doing. Are you enjoying this? I've spent a good amount of time in King's March. I've got 2 ships. I think my town's at like tier 6. And I've got a bunch of farmers. I think I maxed out at like 35 people. The next tier adds like 25. I haven't been able to get the map runners yet. I'm not sure what tier town that gets at, but that's gonna be great. Once you get all those like low level maps, you can just have guys run maps. That's pretty awesome. Excited about that. We are going to visit my town, and I'm gonna walk you through it when we get there. Thought I'd have more to say, to be honest with you. Been playing quite a bit of games. I just ranting now. I also played the new update to Last Epoch. I believe that was Harbingers. Yeah, what's it actually called? Harbingers of Ruin. It's alright. It's got a new added mechanic in like the main game where you can like pick basically a challenge, and you defeat the Harbinger, and they give you cool, unique, legendary items if you keep bolstering them. Which is cool. I've gotten a lot more unique gear than I did in past games, so that's kind of neat. I haven't really gotten into like the big bosses yet and the changes for the bosses, but we'll get there. I'm actually moving over to DaVinci Resolve, so I've been learning how to edit on that. Right now I'm using what is this? Power Director. Very, very basic editor. It's good, but I think the DaVinci Resolve is quite a bit better. Obviously, I'm just using the free version. Not a professional by any means, but it's a pretty powerful video editing software. I really like it. It's taken a lot to get used to, but I like doing the what they call them, fusion compositions, where you basically like gotta like set up your animation and stuff, like intros and all kinds of stuff. But very, very cool. I guess it's more or less professional editing gear, which is kind of cool. Said that a lot, didn't I? Yeah, so my next video, the Last Epoch video, should be done with DaVinci Resolve. I'm kind of changing up how the videos are starting. Kind of gonna get away from the metal, because I wear headphones most of the time, and I find the music a little jarring. So I'm gonna tone down the music a little bit, make it a little more palatable on the ears. Trying to make it more enjoyable for everyone, including myself. Yeah. Love the Frostblades. I like fast builds. I love the lightning arrow. This one's pretty good. Can't do the slow lumbering stuff. Not in an ARPG. I think rogues and, you know, fast characters are better in ARPGs. Just my opinion, especially mapping. He's a pretty good mapper. Yeah, clears him out pretty good. Makes me feel good about myself. I've got some low level gear too. I didn't do my ascendancies till I got to like Act 8. Heck yeah. Just running a few maps, guys, showing you how it's done. Don't worry, I died. I cut that stuff out though. Who wants to watch that? Yeah, I really like this build. I'm not sure what I'm gonna do next. I'm gonna check some things out. I might do. I know there's another version of this build that I think Zish, I think is the guy's name, did. He did Ward, which is a ascendancy that they carried over from Affliction for the Ranger. And it's kind of like makes the Ranger a little bit tankier. But it's a Frostblade Ward build, which I think is pretty good. I don't want to do it again. I want to try that. Maybe I'll do it in the next league if it's still killing it. But I think I'm gonna maybe go back over to melee and do Gladiator, try my hand at some bleed skills, or I'm gonna get me a Witch Elementalist or something and do Ball Lightning or Arc. I don't know. Just kind of hanging around. If I see one of the node things, I'll try to point it out. I did this like a week ago. Yeah, look at that go. Look at him go. Look at me go. Love it. It's just explosions. Boom. Done, son. Yeah, gets through the maps pretty quick. Boom, boom, love it. Boom. Fast. Yep. So this is oh, what is this? Amber? Yeah, this is Amber. So Amber, they come and attack the tree. And you gotta just stop them from attacking the tree. And then your guys come and farm it out. Yeah, that's my favorite. Got a decent amount of spell suppress. Chaos damage, I'm still at like -6. So I gotta work on that. Towards the end of this, I'm gonna run through King's March, and then I'm gonna like have a little sped up video or like montage of where my character's sitting at currently with stats and the skill tree. I'll show you my Atlas map and my Atlas skill tree. I think I just heard my child being loud on my last recording. Played with my brother for a bit. I forgot what he's doing. Love it. Love the speed. I think we're like just shy of 6 attacks a second, which I think is right up there with my lightning arrow build I did. Respectable. Look, guys, I don't have thousands and thousands of hours or tens of thousands of hours. I have just shy of 600. There's a lot of hours, like, for a normal person. But for an Exile, still a noob. I love when I see people argue in the comments, well, I got to level 75. I'm like, cool, man, you finished the campaign. I would really like to get to 95 this league. I'm not sure if I'll be able to do that with this character unless I get some much better gear. I don't know what it is about my ability to farm gear. I see guys like just running maps over and over again, getting all kinds of crazy drops. Just never happens for me. I get like 5, 6 divine per character, maybe. I see you guys getting like tons and tons. It's crazy to me. It's like a whole other level. Hey, here we are. It's King's March. Alright, so you get rune smithing. Here you can like basically put on like unique modifiers, like from uniques onto your gear. I believe that's how that works. Yeah, see all this stuff. Yeah, use rune smithing, and they basically take your ore, turn them into bars. Here's your main area. Here's where you get your guys. See? Yeah, I gotta get to level. So I am 5. I need to get to 6. And on the right hand side tells you all the stuff you do have.
It's a cornucopia.
Yep, and then these are your guys that you can hire. I can't hire anyone else because I'm full. Got my chickens. It's my farm. I'm growing pumpkins, corn, and wheat. We'll upgrade farming, get that stuff going a little faster.
Toil is good for the heart. Ah, native.
And we're gonna go down here to the mining. Let's see, that's all the stuff we can mine so far. Yep. I don't know what Verisium is. I haven't found that yet. I'm sure that's in higher tier maps. This over here is the recombiner. So you can take like items and combine them together. You need to go to the disenchant to get the powder for that. So you can take magic and rare items, dump them into this guy, and then he'll disenchant them. They turn into this blue powder. Then you can take like items, use that blue powder to combine them. You can also ship off this blue powder. It's worth quite a bit to a bunch of people, but make sure you have a good crew, or you will lose large shipments. It's basically like a threat meter when you send out a shipment. The higher it is, the more likely you are to lose it. So if you have a higher level ship crew, then you'll do better. Yeah, see these guys on the bottom here, at higher levels. You get awards. Got one unique. I just get a unique just about every time they go out, and some runes, and then either I get a bunch of good currency or it's trash. And I usually just either sell it or disenchant it. But yeah, that's King's March. Like I said, it's been a lot of fun building it up. I feel like I'm playing, The Sims in Path of Exile, but just all of the little things they did to make this game just that much better. Just the minor little things are huge for players, and I really do appreciate Grinding Gear Games. I think they've made a fantastic game here, and I hope they carry that on in Path of Exile too, because I'm really looking forward to that. I mean, like, visually it looks amazing. It's supposed to be a little less hardcore. We'll see. I'm sure it'll start out that way, but it'll quickly get crazy. I am 100% playing a merchant because I think that's pretty awesome. I'm gonna see all my super awesome gear and my gems. Feel free to pause and slow that down and scroll it. Just didn't want to waste your guys' time. Checking it out. This is a Trickster Frostblade build. So, yep, we got lots of evasion. Obviously, lots of decks. Got spell suppress in here. Probably scroll through it. Yep. Yep, good Bud Siphon. Lots of leech stuff. Elemental stuff. Elemental focus. Obviously, we got claws over here. We got our little weapon elemental tree down here. Attack speed. There's lots of attack speed. need life. It's decently tanky. Not nearly as squishy as any of my witch or ranger builds. Just all speed. Lots of spell suppression. More attack speed. Can never have too much attack speed. Alright, so the dagger is for the Nightblade. That's an ability that I've got gemmed up. All the claw damage. Can never have enough claw damage. That's gonna be it, guys. Sailors of Kalgur. Fantastic league. Not in the way. Lots of quality of life. If you haven't played yet, definitely check it out. It's so much better than Necropolis. I'd say 10 times better than Necropolis. Easily. I played 3 characters in Necropolis, and it was a struggle. But this one's a lot better. Well, I hope you enjoy the video, guys. I haven't done a Path of Exile video in a while, so I'm a little rusty on it, but it's alright. We'll get through it. And we'll have another Last Epoch video coming soon as well. Thanks for watching, guys.
Just need a moment to catch my breath.
Ultimate chaos.